how to get women would be a weird topic if we lived in ancient times. But after men have lost their essence, women have become such a complicated topic for them. Men know something is wrong, but they are not quite sure about what it actually is. That's why they are searching for answers online. The media and society tell you to put women on pedestal. They are pumping fairy tales and love stories in movies and books. The series you watch are full of feminized males who are obsessed with impressing a chick. So the strong male figures we used to have in ancient times slowly vanishes. Most men are working out, reading books, try to improve themselves only to take attention of some females. Their whole decision making is based around how they look in the eyes of women. By making women a priority in your life, you only weaken your masculinity. Life is simple and short. Men and women have sex and they reproduce. Just look at the world population for proof. Men are ruthlessly lied about that a woman will be the solution for them. However, still you must know women because it's fundamental for every man to master the opposite sex. Because when you don't know them, problems start to appear. It's like you can't even pass the beginning stage of a video game. Women are rational creatures just like men, but their system works differently. You need to know their biology and how the woman brain is evolved to understand them. Life is all about macros, so the bigger decisions you make, most of your results. If you got the macros, the micro parts will work automatically. But the pickup industry makes you focus on micros. They give you the qualities of high status men to imitate. Talk like this, put your hand like this, your voice should be like this. What the hell? The human brain doesn't work that way. For example, if you need to learn how to clap, do you need someone to tell you, put your hands at a 20-degree angle and your elbows need to be perpendicular to the floor. Make sure your palms face each other with your fingers held up towards the sky. Bring them closer with the velocity of X km/h, not so hard you turn your hand red. That's complete bullshit. You just need to see someone clapping and the rest depends on your practice. Just like that, all the theoretical knowledge on pickup won't get you far in getting women into your life. First of all, every man is born with natural flirt talent. So you got the talent inside, but while you're growing up, your talents are wiped off by your environment. You lost the connection with your gut. On the other side, the modern age served women very well, and they made rapid strides in life. They are active in every aspect of life more than ever. The average woman is getting hit by thousands of men, so their egos skyrocketed and that made them more neglectful and reckless toward men, because every woman deep down knows that she is the prize. So women became more dominant and they start to manipulate men. What should you do in this situation? Should you whine and complain about the age you live in? No, I'm making this video so you can reverse everything. Like everything else in life, it takes time to make some permanent changes. Don't rush. When you read women successfully, that will give you the freedom to do anything. Just make some empathy. Women are just craving love, emotional bonding and sex like males, but their way of searching for them is a little bit different. Men are the seed and they are the field, so they have to decide whether the seeds are qualified enough to pass their genes. This is why they do shit tests, otherwise the world would be such damn chaos. Today every man plays the role of I'm different and that makes all of them ordinary. You see a beautiful woman and you want to offer the most unique thing to her. What can you offer? Let me give you a hint. It's completely free. The answer is yourself. It's your unique character. Most guys try too hard to impress or act like somebody who could be impressive because they don't believe in themselves. They are too afraid to be judged, disliked or rejected, and that's why they are rejected. Women sense the insincerity in their vibe and the attraction is immediately gone. Women might have different attraction triggers, so different women look for different qualities in men. Some women like quiet, serious men, others might like talkative, humoristic types, and some women love the mix of both. But here we will talk about the 5 fundamental rules which you can think of as junction points that can be effective for all women. First, have a life. Real men do not chase women, they are busy with living the life and women simply can't remain unresponsive to that. As a result of playing the game of life very well, they end up becoming irresistible to women. Think about it. If you're not happy with your life, that will reflect on your every action and women will read that from miles away. It's not the words, pickup lines or materials that will gain the heart of a woman. It's the character you display. You are on this planet for a reason. It's not just for hooking up with females and drinking beer every night. Life just doesn't work that way. Society has filled up with men without a mission. They have been brainwashed by authorities, their masculinity is weakened by their environment. It's also tragic to be a good woman in this society because they are like in the jungle of men with no dick. Your mission gives you clarity, boldness, and confidence in your actions. When women test you, you stay strong like a solid rock if you have these qualities, because you know what you're doing and you're sure of who you are. You will absolutely show no neediness. However, today's men are the exact opposite of this. If you have a clear direction and you keep moving forward, women want to be part of that. They would happily be the strawberries on the top of a beautiful cake. Why? Because as a man, you're fulfilling your masculine role in the universe. You do the work of your life, you're disciplined, work out regularly, and have good nutrients. You have the integrity of the mind and body. In this state of mind, you will possess an irresistible aura that will be felt by women, and they will be more than happy to jump on your way. Chasing women will be the last thing to do because they will be impressed even if you do nothing. Interesting, huh? As I've said before, once you master the macros, the micros will take care of themselves automatically. Second, be real. Never underestimate the power of being real. You can open many doors by pure honesty. Women are not stupid. Even if you trick them once or twice, they will eventually understand every game you play on them. They are all designed to find out the strongest male in their environment. Their analysis skills is extremely strong due to their evolutionary adaptation. An average woman can know a lot about you in seconds before you even open your mouth. It's not like something they can explain, because it's their instincts that speak to them. It's no surprise that companies often use women in HR departments because it's much harder to fake your identity in the face of an equipped woman. So it's a waste of time to play a role, and it will do more harm than good in the long run. Say what comes from your gut and let the truth decide what happens next. Do you like her? Don't try to be her friend. Do you wish for something from her? Ask for it. Most women are craving a man who can be 100% real to them. Even if you succeed, what's the purpose of lying? Why would you want to build a relationship on an unstable base? Maybe you don't want a relationship and looking for a one-night stand. But why would you waste your precious time just hooking up with women you can manipulate? When you have the guts to be real, you will be stronger. And strength, that's what all women like in a man. Embrace your selfishness. No human being on the planet can do something without self-interest. You do a favor. Maybe you want to feel good or clear your conscience. Or maybe you believe in God and that's how you cleanse your soul. Maybe you want to go to heaven. Maybe you just want to see others smiling and that's what makes you happy. It doesn't matter. Relationships are also built on selfishness. You love someone and you want them to love you back. You want them as your partner because their qualities fulfill your needs. So any man who acts like he's not selfish is a liar. And women know that instinctually, and that's why they hate the nice guys. Because only cowards need to cover their selfishness. Real men only embrace their selfishness because they know everyone has no other way than being selfish. Nice guys go through the same story in their relationships. Billy loves Sally so much, he wants her to be the happiest girl in the world. Then one day, Sally dumps Billy for badass Joe. She says, "I love Joe more than you." Then suddenly Billy feels depressed and hates Sally and Joe. Wait, but Billy said he wants her to be happy. He said he would do anything for her happiness. Then he should be happy for her, but he is not. Why? Because he only loved her to make him feel better, and Sally did not need a self-sacrificial dump. When someone better came up, she dumped Billy right away because she is also selfish too. When women see a guy acting selfishly without an apology, they be like, "Holy crap, this guy is real. Look at him, he's not afraid of being himself." When he wants something, he declares boldly. He has no hesitation with his actions and goes for his desires, so he can do the same for her. Be selective. Every woman needs to feel special. She wants to know why you picked her among others to grant her relationship on a basis. Scarcity repels women. If you picked her for no reason, then you officially don't have alternatives. You can't build a healthy relationship out of despair. A man with abundance will always be more attractive because there will be no neediness in his actions. He will look for certain qualities in women to select a better one. If a man is qualifying women, that makes him attractive because women also want to be challenged. They don't want to settle for an easy catch. It's like a cat playing with yarn. When the cat catches it easily, there's no fun anymore. How could you be more selective? Easy. Have more experience with women. Don't take this and twist it like you have to get laid every single night. Just talk to more women. It can be from your social circle or completely random. It doesn't matter. While you're improving yourself, just casually make friends with more women and have often flirtatious chats with them. In time, you will see you actually don't like most of them and you will know what you exactly look for in a woman. When you meet a new one, you will qualify to see whether she has those characteristics. And bam! you will trigger the attraction button. And here is the beauty of this, you won't even have to do this on purpose. You will attract women in a natural process, which is the best. Be persistent. Have you ever noticed women tend to pull themselves back when you start talking to them? They just give cold answers and stay unresponsive sometimes. That's because they need to test your perseverance and confidence. Is this guy a real deal or just another worthless one? How can she know? If you change your behavior after her withdrawal, she immediately knows that you're weak, or you do not really desire her. In both cases, she knows you're not worth it. A high-value man wouldn't be down just because of a woman goes cold on him. Why? Because he's already living a great life and he knows there's a lot of fish in the sea. So only weak guys react easily. If you don't care about her cold behavior and go for it as nothing happened, then that's the first turn on. But let me remind you, sometimes that could mean a real no. You need to be able to distinguish fake and real no. For example, if you're only 5 centimeters away from her and your noses are almost touching each other and she keeps saying, "No, stop, please don't kiss me," could that be a real no? Hell no. Why? Because she is there. If she really did not want it, she could scream and run away. She rather waits for you to go for it. After you pass a woman's test, you will see a positive change in her behavior. You can't blame them for choosing a man who is persistent in their goals. So as a man, if you really want something, you must go all the way and not give up on your first obstacle. Women will always test your confidence and perseverance to see if you're really worth it. Bonus 1. Never ever take relationship advice from women because they'll wash your brain with bullshit stuff. Would you ask a gazelle to learn how lions hunt?